The governor, members of parliament present, the clergy, bishops who have given us life today, new life, and members watu wa Suna East wote amjambo. Yo Suna East untie. Yo Suna East untie. Yo Suna East more. Will. Come on. Your Excellency, before I say something and call upon other leaders to greet you, and you know today, Your Excellency, the sermon by Dr. Bishop Ogwada was very powerful. And he said it's a God of a second chance. And I listened to him very keenly, Your Excellency. The story of Jacob. What a very bad name. And I said, those must be politicians. All of us. But when he said there is a God of a second chance, I was very happy. Because we will get a second chance. But Your Excellency, naomba tutulie sasa. Your Excellency, there's a politician I was seated next to him there. When the bishop said God is a God of second chance, he told me his second wife part of second chance. I told him he doesn't have even first wife himself. Just seated there. Ana hata ya kwanza. He doesn't have the first one. He's here. So, Excellency, before I say anything, let me introduce first the leaders who have come here to greet you. Former leaders of the county, Your Excellency, we have former Governor Honorable Zachary Okoth Obado, yuko hapa. Your Excellency Okoth Obado, yeye ni
Okay. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, mawaziri wetu wawili ambao wamefika hapa, Mheshimiwa Wandai na Mheshimiwa Mbade, all our MPs, all our leaders working for the national government and those working for the county governments, all our spiritual leaders, na wananchi wote amjamboni. Mine is a very, very big thank you. First and foremost to God the Almighty, who has given us this beautiful day. And secondly, to our beloved President, for having taken time to come and worship with us here today. I'm indeed very, very grateful. I've been invited here to just greet you, and I want to thank Mheshimiwa Junet Mohamed for giving me this first opportunity. Now, just like Mheshimiwa Junet said here about the great sermon that we received, I'm equally touched by that sermon by Bishop Ogwada. And kusema ukweli wananchi wenzangu, mimi ninaweza toa ushuhuda ya kwamba hii ndio second chance. Nasema namna hiyo kwa sababu kuna wakati wananchi wenzangu ambao mimi peke yangu ndio nilikuwa nasunguka hapa kutangaza rais wetu, na wengi wenu walikuwa wananitwanga sawa sawa, si namna hiyo? So, Your Excellency the President, I'm very happy that the broad-based government that you have formed has now availed to us a very, very great opportunity for us to peacefully coexist. And it is my prayer, wananchi wenzangu, that we keep on like this. as a people, it is needless for us to keep on fighting one another. If we find a common cause that can give us that peace, a common cause that can grant us development, kindly let us support that. Let us support our sons and daughters who are helping the president to build this nation. So, Your Excellency, I'm indeed very, very grateful, and allow me to thank you on behalf of my community here for the few people that you have invited into your government. We fully support them. And it is my prayer that all our elected leaders will find it good in their hearts to keep on working with you. Otherwise, asanteni sana na Mheshimiwa Rais, usiwe na haraka ya kurudi. Hapa ni kwako, kaa hapa na sisi, rudi na urudi tena na tena.
Asante sana. Asante sana. Sasa Mheshimiwa Rais, former governor, yeye tumeruhusu aongee kwa sababu ameoa kwa hii constituency. So kwa sababu hiyo tu ameoa hapa Suna East, so that is the reason. The rest naomba waende wasimame, nikitaja jina yako utambulike. Tuko hapa na former women rep yetu Dr. Pamela Odhiambo, iko hapa. Tuko hapa na amesema yeye ni former women rep and gubernatorial aspirant 2022. So, ni kweli. Tuko hapa na former MP Nyatike Honorable Eddie Kanyanga. Tuko hapa na Mheshimiwa John Kobado wa Uriri, former MP. Tuko hapa na former MP Jared Kopio. Tuko hapa na Mheshimiwa Rose Nyamunga, Kisumu County. Tuko hapa na Professor Coletta Soda. Mheshimiwa huyu ni mama ya nguvu sana. Very serious woman. Then tuko hapa na nafikiri tumemaliza. Mheshimiwa Your Excellency, tuko hapa na Meru University Science and Technology Vice Chancellor Professor Romanus Odhiambo, na tuko hapa na Dr. Philip Mwabe, who is also a businessman and a lecturer at the university. Then tuko hapa na former councillors, wasimame juu pali wako, wakiongozwa na Your Excellency. Those are all former councillors of this county, wameongozwa na Mheshimiwa Okeo. Wako na memorandum yao watalete baadaye. So Your Excellency, now I want to give the sitting members of parliament one minute. Waseme jambo. Tuko hapa na former member of parliament. Sijui kwa nini umejiandika hapa. Ambaye ni baba yangu, anaitwa John Pesa. Yuko hapa Suna East, anatoka hapa Suna East. Yuko hapa John Pesa. Sasa nataka wabunge wakuje dakika moja. Tuseme machache, Your Excellency. Wabado wamesema this is a God of second chance. Wakati ile alikuja kuuza wewe hapo, alikuja kwa dirisha. Sasa hivi tumekuja kwa mlango sisi yote. Kuja hapa, anaitwa kutoka nje. Tuko na Mheshimiwa tuanze na ya hapa kwanza. Mheshimiwa Nyatike, kuja hapa. Honorable Odege iko hapa. Kuja hapa. Naomba kwa sababu ni tuko na shughuli kubwa katika kaunti mzima, tufanye halahala.
Asante sana Junet Mohamed. Allow me to welcome His Excellency in our county of Migori. I know we have had a number of meetings with him, but you allow me to appreciate his kindness to spare his 2 days to be with us here in Migori. Watu wa Migori, are you happy to welcome our president in Migori? Nione kwa mkono hivi. Asanteni sana. Tomorrow we'll host him in Nyatike. That's where I'll talk as the area MP for today. Asante sana my leader. Thank you very much and be blessed. Na watu wa Suna East.
Mheshimiwa Kuria East, Honorable Kitayama.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Nimshukuru Mungu sana kwa sababu ya siku njema. Mheshimiwa Rais, nashukuru Mungu kwamba tumeweza sasa kupata nafasi nzuri ya kuunganisha Migori pamoja. Siku nyingi umekuwa unakuja Kuria, umekuja siku nyingi sana. lakini leo Mungu ametupendezea kwamba tuweze kukua pamoja watu wote wa Migori, na tunakukaribisha, jisikie nyumbani, tunakupenda na tutaendelea kukusupport. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Nyamita kutoka Uriri.
Asante sana, Your Excellency the President, all protocols observed. Nataka kuungana na viongozi wengine kukaribisha hapa Migori. Wangapi wamemkaribisha Rais Migori? Your Excellency, you may not know, but in the history of this nation, wewe ndio rais umetembelea Migori zaidi sana kwa hii miaka yako mbili tangu tupate uhuru. In as much as you are still falling short of the 70% pass mark, kwa hivyo inamaanisha tunataka uendelee kukuja na kukuja na kukuja. Tunakukaribisha hapa. Sisi kama viongozi tumesema kwa mambo ya maendeleo lazima tutaungana, kwa sababu Migori tunataka iende mbele. Niko na ombi moja, Your Excellency. Leo hii kule Kisii kuna timu ya Shabana inaenda wanaenda kucheza na Gor Mahia. Sisi hapa Migori tunasema Shabana ni timu ndogo sana. Wamekuja hapa Migori, tumecheza nao na tumewashinda mara mingi sana. Hata hii kukua promoted kwa Premier League waliponyoka kidogo tu. Huyu Mheshimiwa Osoro ndiye alituandalia huko, akatuchapa watu wetu wakienda kwa mpira huko. Your Excellency, ile timu ilikuwa inacheza nao hapa Migori inaitwa Migori Youth. Hiyo Migori Youth ni timu kali sana. Lakini wewe ulisaidia Shabana, ndio sasa hivi wameingia Premier League, ukipatia watu wa Shabana basi. Tunataka utusaidie pia sisi hapa watu wa Migori Youth wapate basi. Na mimi ukiwapatia basi raisi, mimi pia nitakusaidia, nitawawekea mafuta. Wewe wapatie basi alafu mimi naweka mafuta. Ama namna gani? Atupatie basi, mimi niweke mafuta. Kwa hiyo sitaki kuenda zaidi ya hiyo. Mambo ingine yetu ya siasa hapa tutaweka nyuma. Kesho sisi tunakukaribisha Uriri na karibu hapa Migori. Kwa niaba ya watu wa Migori, sisi tuko na wewe leo, tuko na wewe kesho, mpaka 2032, hakuna kuangalia kando. Asante sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Wendo, naomba tufanye haraka na sasa tutaita wote mkuje mbele ili tu save time.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Kwanza tunashukuru Mungu ambaye ametuwezesha kuwa hapa siku ya leo. Mheshimiwa Rais, tunakushukuru sana kwa kuchukua muda wako siku ya leo uje tufanye ibada pamoja hapa kaunti yetu ya Migori. Tunakukaribisha na nataka kuhakikishia kwamba Mheshimiwa Rais, ukiendelea kutembea na sisi namna hii, nasi tutaendelea kutembea na wewe tena na tena kuanzia saa hizi na hata huko mbele. Mengi tutasema kule kwangu kesho Awendo. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Rais.
Mheshimiwa Polabur.
Mheshimiwa Rais Dr. Ruto, karibu sana hapa Migori County. Yangu mimi naomba watu wa kanisa wazidi kuombea broad-based government endelee vizuri mpaka 2027. Ya pili Rais, naomba watu wa kanisa kuombea tena upate second chance, tuko support 2027 na tuendelee mpaka 2032. Asante sana Rais.
Mheshimiwa Peter Masara.
Haya. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Indeed is a God of a second chance. Who knew one day, one time, people like Peter Masara can be given opportunity in such a function. I raise his name above all name. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, thank you for coming and worshiping with us in Migori. You are the first sitting president to create time and worship with the people of Migori. And it is true, this God is a God of a second chance. For sometimes it has not rained, but when the God of a second chance realized that you are coming,
he decided that it has to rain to welcome you. In our community here, when you are visiting and it rains, that is an indication that heavens have accepted your coming. On behalf of our community, I want to thank you because the people of Migori for the first time we have 2 PSS. One in Suna here, Odede, and one in Kuria, Motari. Thank you so much, and we expect more to come. Secondly, His Excellency, some of us, we are true believers of service to human being. We believe that when we serve humanity, we are serving God. You are coming closer to us is an indication that we are going to walk this journey, and at the end of the day, the name of the Lord will be raised above all name. On behalf of our people, Mheshimiwa, ukishapeana bus, hatuwezi panda bus na tuna stadium. Tafadhali tujenge stadium ya international. Mungu awabariki na awabariki sana. Thank you. Welcome to Suna West. After this, we are going to Suna West in the afternoon. Thank you so much.
Mathias Robi, Kuria West.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Junet. Watu wa Migori hoye! Mimi nataka nishukuru sana nafasi hii rais amepata kuja hapa Migori County. Na nataka sana nimpongeze Bishop wetu Ogwada yule ametuombea hapa. Na nataka nimshukuru rais kwa sababu Kenya ilikuwa imegawanyika, lakini sasa Kenya iko pamoja. Na vile ameleta watu wa Migori kila county pamoja na anatembea nchi yote, tunasema rais endelea namna hiyo. You have a second chance mpaka 2032. Wewe ndio tunajua kama rais wa taifa hii ya Kenya. Asante sana. Na huyu Junet ni muungwana sana. Tumekuwa na yeye mpaka tunataka hata wewe pia Junet tunakuombea. Tusonge na yeye mpaka mbele mpaka hiyo 2032. Asanteni sana watu wa Suna East.
Asante sana. Naomba wale waheshimiwa wametoka nje, Atandi, Elisha, wasindikize minority whip Osoro. Wasindikize Osoro.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and all protocol observed. Migori hoye! Hoye! Let me first thank Dr. Walter for the sermon. You have told us God is a God of a second chance. And when I look, Your Excellency, your cabinet, and I see Mbadi as a Minister for Finance, and I see Wandai as a Minister for Energy, really, this God is a God of a second chance. And when I look 29 years ago, when Oyugi was a PS Interior, and now we have Dr. Raymond Omolo, really God is a God of a second chance. And I know, Your Excellency, hakuna mambo mingi, you are still the president until 2032. Hii siasa ingine tutatengeneza, itaenda hivi, iende hivi, na Junet alete kwako. Asanteni sana.
Mheshimiwa Tandi, Chairman Budget National Assembly. Hii ni mtu, hey.
Migori hoye! Jo Migori mosa urukamae. Uruaka. Akelo numos mo kalego usonga ukao. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and all protocol observed, my leader, the Honorable Junet Sheikh Mohammed, the MP for Suna East, I bring you greetings from Siaya, and I want to say that I was invited to come to this function by my leader, the Honorable Junet Mohammed. Your Excellency, when you agreed that I become the chairman of Budget and Appropriations Committee, it was actually the Honorable Junet Mohammed who proposed my name. And you and Baba endorsed that I become the chairman of the most powerful committee in the National Assembly. Your Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for the honor and to say that, Your Excellency, you are the first president to give this community a second chance. As the chairman of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, I want to confirm to you that you have allowed us to appropriate resources to this community, the resources that is rightfully theirs, the rightful resources that they deserve. You have not told us to take resources from other communities. We are just giving our community what they rightfully deserve. Therefore, I want to thank you, Excellency, also that you are also the first president who has given this community the rightful positions that this community deserves in your government. These are things that we do not take for granted, Your Excellency, and we want to tell you that I know people are telling you that this community is lying to you. Luos do not lie. We are truthful people. We are honest. And we are going to support you as we do today. Your Excellency, I know there are many things that are happening in this country, and politicians today, people think that we are the enemies of this country. I want to tell Kenyans that we are not your enemies. They are enemies, your enemies elsewhere. In Siaya, for example, Your Excellency, development projects that are happening in Siaya are majorly your development projects. We don't have any other development project other than your development projects. And so yesterday when I was in Siaya, I was telling my people that, you know, some leaders from this community are promising that they want to go back to jail, or they want to go back to the streets. I want to tell those leaders that some of them, they are so advanced in age that if they go back to jail, they will not come out. Because jail is not a very comfortable place. Jail is like hell. If you want to go to hell, I know the bishops are here. You are not preaching for us to go to hell. Hell and jail is the same. So I want to tell those leaders who are promising to go back to jail and street that you may not come out. We have an opportunity to work with the president to transform our region, and this is what we are doing together with the leaders that are here, including my brother, the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, John Badi, and the Cabinet Treasury for Energy. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for appointing my brother, Dr. Raymond Omolo, to work with you. Your Excellency, Dr. Raymond Omolo has been organizing us in this region so that we focus on pursuing development for our people. I thank you for appointing him and for working closely with him. He is a very big resource for this region, and we want to appreciate that Dr. Raymond Omolo is doing a good job for you and for us, and please give him more powers. Thank you, Your Excellency, and God bless you.
Now, naomba kwa sababu ya muda, tafadhali tufanye dakika moja moja. Sasa nimebaki na wachache. Tuite women rep wetu wa Migori, Mheshimiwa Fatuma, full network. Tafadhali fanya tafadhali.
Mrefu. Migori untie. Ungima. Umor. Hero urukamano. Mtukufu Rais, tunakushukuru sana kwa kukuja Migori County kututembelea. Tunajua uko na mali mingi ya kwenda, lakini ukakubali wakati gavana wetu alikuja kwako kuomba, na ukasema utafika Migori, na leo umefika, na tunasema asante. Mtukufu Rais, mimi kama wakilishi wa wamama siwezi nikaomba stadium, siwezi nikaomba barabara, hiyo ni kazi ya wabunge. Mimi nitakuomba tu utusaidie kama wamama, hiyo hospitali yetu ya hapa tupate pali pa kujifungua. Sina mengi ya kusema, ningependa tu kuambia karibu Migori tena, wakati ukipata nafasi urudi tena na ututembelee. Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Haya, sasa nafikiri tumemaliza wabunge. Nataka kualika majority whip. Mheshimiwa, before the broad based in parliament alikuwa mtu mkubwa sana. After the broad based amekuwa mtu yangu ya mkono.
Sorry. Haya. Asante sana kiongozi wangu, kweli nimekuwa mtu yako ya mkono. Lakini baada hujajua room zingine kule ile nyumba kubwa, bado nitakuonyesha mahali watu wanakaa huko ndani ya State House. Migori oye! Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya na viongozi wote wa hapa, wa watu wa Migori, mimi naitwa Silvana Zosoro kutoka kule Kisii. Your Excellency, Mheshimiwa wa Oriri amezungumza hapa kidogo. Ninakubaliana na yeye ya kwamba Migori ya FC inahitaji basi. Nakubaliana na yeye ya kwamba Migori ya FC inahitaji kuongezwa nguvu kidogo, ipande juu vile ulifanya ile timu nyingine. Ile tu mahali na kataa ni kusema Shabana ni ndogo. Hiyo hapana, hiyo. Sema ingine, lakini hiyo, na leo tutaonyesha kwamba sisi sio wachache. But ukitaka njia ya kuingia Premier League, kuja utuzungumzie, tutakuonyesha vile Shabana ilifanya ikaenda mpaka huko mbele. But Your Excellency, tunataka kukushukuru sana.
kama watu wa hii region, watu wa hii region ya Nyanza, sisi wote, ile kitu watu wengi hawajui ni kwamba it is the first time in many years that this region ya Nyanza imeanza kujisikiza ndani ya serikali, ya kwamba for the first time tuko na CS wa finance wa treasury kutoka hii sehemu yetu ya hii region. For the first time in many years. Sasa tumepata vile mwenzangu amesema about 29 years tuko na interior PS na wengine wengi, alafu tuko na kiongozi minister wa energy. Mimi leo nataka nizungumzia hao viongozi wetu kutoka hii sehemu. Najua mnaangalia Kenya yote na ni vizuri, lakini mjue pia charity begins at home. Angalia Kenya yote ni sawa. Tumeonyeshwa na wale viongozi ambao wameongoza mbele ya kwamba wakipewa nafasi, yes, wanaangalia Kenya, lakini wanaangalia pia kwao zaidi. Tafadhali, vile mnataka kukua national, it is very important, lakini mheshimiwa Opio andai ujue ya kwamba watu wa Migori wanahitaji stima, watu wa Siaya wanahitaji stima, watu wa Nyamira wanahitaji stima. Hii area yote iko namna hiyo, na baba ashatupea ruhusa. Hii area iko na baba. Hii area ni region ya king mmoja anaitwa Raila'S Odinga. Hiyo tunakubaliana hivyo? Iko sawa? Iko sawa. Na yeye ameturuhusu sisi wote tufanye kazi na broad based, na His Excellency mwenyewe pia ameonyesha kwamba ako tayari kushikana pamoja na sisi wote, so that tuendelee kufanya kazi pamoja. Na unajua saa zingine watu wanaangalia, wanaona ni kama hii region we were not deserving to be Kenyans. Walikuwa wanaangalia, wanasema jina yako ya pili ikitajwa haufai kuingia kwa serikali, ukitaja hii jina haufai kukaa hii sehemu. Hiyo siasa, Your Excellency, tafadhali tunaomba uendelee kuikomesha vile unaendelea sasa hivi. Uendelee tu kuikomesha. Ni uchungu sana. Ni uchungu miaka ambayo imepita. Ni uchungu. I am telling you. Ya kwamba mtu alikuwa anatoka hii area akisema anatoka Migori, akisema anatoka Siaya, akisema Kisumu, akisema Kisii, akisema Nyamira, anaonekana yeye ni outcast. Sasa tumalize hiyo siasa yote. Na ndio maana tunapinga siasa ya ukabila. Tunapinga siasa ya kuwekana vikundi, kikundi hii, siasa ya ukabila. Kuna viongozi hawajakubali ya kwamba sasa Kenya imesonga mbele. Wanaona Mheshimiwa Raila, wanaona Mheshimiwa Junet, wanaona Mheshimiwa Opio, Mheshimiwa Mbadi, wakiwaona kwa serikali wanasikia uchungu, wanasikia wivu. Kubali yaishe ya kwamba saa hii there can only be one leader of the republic, and right now is William Samoei Ruto. Na lazima tumsupport ile wisdom tumepewa. Na ndi Biblia inatuambia, na wachungaji wako hapa, that leaders come from God. Katika kitabu cha Romans 13, ya kwamba viongozi wote wanatoka kule mbinguni. Sasa ndio maana unaona wisdom ya viongozi ambao wamekalia viti, ambao wamekuwa na experience ya siasa kama Mheshimiwa Baba, wanasema sasa hapana, there is time for everything. Time for politics and time for development. Time to talk and time to work. Sasa hivi ni time to work. Wacha kukasirika na sisi bure, wale waheshimiwa ambao mumeongoza nchi. Wacha kukasirika na nyinyi bure, hata kama hamtupendi. Sasa sisi ndio tuko. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Mheshimiwa Rais, kabla sijaita senator hapa, wacha niseme moja mbili mimi kama mbunge ya area hii na kama minority leader huko parliament. Mheshimiwa Rais, first nataka kukaribisha wewe sana katika county yetu ya Migori na hasa Suna East. This is a very blessed county, Your Excellency. This is a county that has many things. It has sugarcane, it has maize, it has gold, it has fish, it has everything that God can give to human beings. We want to empower our people so that they can harness those things God has given them, Mr. Speaker, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, hii county yetu ni county ambaye umejaribu sasa the last 1 year uhakikisha ya kwamba tupate maendeleo. Kwa sababu this is your second time that you have decided to come to this constituency, especially since you became president. The last time we saw a president in this constituency, Your Excellency, was Kibaki. He came here one day, I don't know, there was a problem with Migingo, I think, akapitia tu, tukakula lunch hapa na ikakushia namna hiyo. Baada hatukuona president mara nyingine, President Uhuru akakuja hapa, tukavurutana kidogo hapa, viatu ikatupwa, ikaenda namna hiyo hiyo pia. Tukamalizana namna hiyo. But now you have decided to make Migori as part of the counties that you visit regularly. We are very grateful for that. Your Excellency, this country can develop only when people share things equally, when there is equity. The problem that we are suffering from this country nowadays are people who have become clever over a sudden. Watu ambao wamerofuka sasa. Sasa saa hii tunataka kuleta maendeleo area yetu, tunataka budget tusaidiwe ya kutengeneza barabara, kutengeneza maji, kutengeneza stima. Mimi nasikia kwa bunge former chairman ya budget, kabla Atandi hajakuwa chairman, anaongea anasema, oh, our debt ratio, debt to GDP is very high, we don't have money now. Wakati yeye alikuwa chairman ya budget, there was no stories like that. Alikuwa anaweka kila kitu pali moja. This country has been borrowing 50 years. For the last 50 years, this country has been borrowing to develop one region. Na sisi yote tunalipa hiyo deni. Watu wanalipa hapa ushuru, watu wa Migori pia. Hiyo ushuru ikorogotwa inalipa deni ambayo inasaidia area moja huko chini. Ama ni juu. Sijui hata ni juu ama chini. Saa hii ndio sasa sisi tumekuja, tunasema barabara yetu ni mbaya, barabara yetu itengenezwe, na nimeona utazungumza wewe mwenyewe hapa. You have captured all the roads we proposed to you in the budget of 2025-2026. Sitaki kusema hiyo ni budget yako. Lakini ile kitu imenishangaza, former chairman ya budget sasa anakuja anasema GDP ratio to sijui debt ratio. Mimi sitaki kusikia hiyo maneno. I don't want to know GDP, I don't want to know debt ratios. Mimi nataka barabara hapa Migori. Hiyo maneno, hiyo story peleka pale nyingine. Your Excellency, hii nchi can only become one and cohesive when everyone gets their fair share. We don't want to take anybody's share the way Dr. Buru said one time. We want to take our own share. Hata kama ni 0.1%, hiyo ndio share yetu. Na zamani unakumbuka mtu ya shares alikuwa ametenga sisi. Mimi nashangaa. Saa hii nimeona picha nyingine last week. Watu wamepiga picha wanasema ati audacity of hope, new dawn. Sasa Rigathi Gachagua ni new dawn in Kenya. Jamani bana. Unajua saa nyingine mimi nataka hata Yesu arudi haraka. Sasa ati wanapiga picha ati audacity of hope, ati new dawn. Nikaangalia picha namna hii, naona Martha Karua, naona Rigathi Gachagua, naona Mugisa Kitui, naona inaitwa nani ile mwingine ile Chris Wamalwa, no, Eugene Wamalwa. Naona watu tumetembea nao miaka mingi mpaka tukanyoroshwa tukalia pamoja ati new hope, new dawn. Unajua sasa tangu mzee Ojwanga kufe, vitimbi sasa imeenda kwa wanasiasa. Sasa hii ni vitimbi sasa hii. Your Excellency, the country is more serious than those jokes. Very serious. Because these people you are seeing here today, they have gathered here today, some of them almost slept here last night to come and meet their president, so that they can interact with him, so that they can listen to him, so that he can tell them what plans and what programs he has for them. Watu wanaenda sasa sherehe, wanatembea na magari sijui ngapi, wanafanya sijui muziki kila pa. Jana I was watching kitimbi kingine hapa Kisii. Sasa mimi nilikuwa nafikiri wananchi wataambiwa what they are going to do for them, what hope they have for them. Wanaenda ku launch Ruto must go. That one you don't need any launching. Unaweza sema tukiwa Nairobi kwa microphone. Watu wameshasema paka wamechoka. Wamesema Moi must go. Nilikuwa primary school. Uhuru, sisi tulisema Uhuru must go. Amemaliza miaka yake 10. Si Uhuru must go. Sasa ndugu yangu, let us look for something else. That one is not working. And you know, must go is normally popular. Must go in Kenya is very popular when the president is not coming from certain region. Hata mimi sasa hivi ukiniwachia kiti watasema Junet must go. Sasa hii must go ni mambo tu ya story, tuendelee na kasi. This broad-based government of you, that you have formed, Your Excellency, sisi kama watu ya ODM, hapa Your Excellency watu ni ODM. Mtu asikudanganye, haiko chama kingine hapa. Ama mimi nasema uongo? Ama mimi nasema uongo? On that one, I am clear as day and light, Mr. Speaker. I mean, Your Excellency, Mr. President. Sisi tulisaini na wewe MOU hapo KICC. Mambo 10 ya kulete wa Kenya pamoja. And we will stick by that. I will stick. And those people in ODM sometimes who go overboard, sangine hata wanataka kutusi wewe, I will remind them, one of the MOU conditions, there was nothing like abusing government or president. Hiyo haikuwa kio kwa 10. Hiyo ni MOU yao. Ile yetu ambaye party leader alisign na wewe Raila Molo Odinga ni mambo ya devolution, mambo ya constitutionalism, mambo ya equity, mambo ya kuleta unity ya Wakenya. And this issue of now constitution, I have seen people talking so much about the constitution and rule of law. The other day, as part of your program ya kuchukua experts from ODM, you took one of our best experts, one of our best scholars, a Harvard University professor, Professor Makau Mutua. If you do not want to run this country through the constitution, through the rule of law, there is no president who will pick Makau Mutua as his advisor on constitutionalism. That is a proof that President William Ruto wants to run this country through the constitution and through the rule of law. Otherwise, angechukua lawyer yote juwakali hapa town. He took Makau from ODM because he really wants this country to remain united and to be run through the constitution and the rule of law. So, as we know where we are, we know where we are going. The only thing I want to tell you is that let's remain united as a country. Kenya is a multi-party democracy, Your Excellency. Parties have dominance everywhere. UDA is dominant in Kiambu, in Kericho, in Murang'a. ODM is dominant in Migori, Homa Bay. Let us do collaboration and cooperation. Let us not do competition, because we are in broad-based together, Your Excellency. We want to be together under the broad-based without any competition. We want to collaborate and cooperate, Your Excellency. So, Your Excellency, let us not bring competition ambayo haina maana, because our agenda is bigger than politics. We want to change the lives of our people. That is what you have made up your mind about. You sat down with us as ODM, you told us, this is a second chance. This is an opportunity you people have. When the Gen Zs happened, people thought that the country is running, is collapsing. But kumbe, some storms come to open new paths, not to destroy. That storm came to unite the country. And people who have been disenfranchised for the last 60 years found themselves on the table of government so that they can get their fair share, Your Excellency. So, Your Excellency, nimesikia tajusi former president anasema ati kulikuwa na Moi, hakukuwa anaogopa vijana, kulikuwa na Kibaki, kuna wengine sasa hata yeye aliogopa vijana. Ndio maana alifanya handshake 2017. Asidanganya watu. Watu walipigana hapo, tulitoka airport. Tulikaribisha baba kutoka airport, tukapita airport, tukapita Mombasa Road, tukapita Landis Road. Watu walipigwa hapo, watu walikula risasi, watu wetu walikufa sana. Tusirudishwe nyuma kukumbuka vitu zingine. Ndio maana akatafuta baba kufanya handshake. Sasa anasema yeye mwenyewe alikuwa anaogopa watu sisi kama kuku. Naogopa. So, Your Excellency, sisi hatutaki maneno hiyo. Sasa Kenya imesonga mbele. We never thought we are going to have our people running the treasury like Mbadi, Opio Wandai running energy, PS is interior. Now you have really made sure that this part of the country has the space to help their people through your leadership, Your Excellency. So, and ODM as a party will support you in the 10 agenda that we have agreed upon. We will support all your legislative agenda in Parliament to make sure that the lives of the people of this country's lives have changed. And we are not trying to sideline or to segregate any part of the country. If you look at the cabinet today, it has everyone from Kenya, from northern Kenya to western Kenya to Nyanza to Mount Kenya to Nairobi. Everybody is in the cabinet. The people who are complaining are the people who don't want others to be there. Wanataka watu wakae wafungiwe nje. Mnakubali tufungiwe nje? Kwa kumalizia, Your Excellency, hii prayer tumefanya leo, hii sio ya mwisho. Hata next year saa kama hii, siku hizi unaishi hapa Kilgori sio mbali, so tutarudi, tutabadilisha tu venue, lakini maombi ni hii tu, and we shall keep on preaching God of second chance, that the bishops, God will give them life and they will stay, God willing, so that they can preach for us the way they did today, so that you come back here, Your Excellency, so that we can unite our country. And nimelete pia salamu ya baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Niliongea na yeye jana, alisema tukaribishe rais kwa fujo na nderemo na vifijo. Amesema tukue watu ambaye wanapenda amani na tufanye kazi pamoja under the broad-based government. Your Excellency, finally hii shule hii, unajua wanasema mgeni njoo mwenyeji apone. Hii shule yetu hapa, Your Excellency, kuna shule mbili, kuna hii Kadika Primary School na hii Kadika Secondary School. Hii Kadika Primary School, Your Excellency, this is my primary school, Your Excellency. Mimi naishi hapa tu karibu. Your Excellency, unajua mimi ni muujiza ya Mungu. Kwa sababu mimi nimechagulia hapa sasa miaka mingi. Nimekuwa hata mayor ya hii town hapa pale tunakaa. Na mimi naomba watu kwa kanisa, mimi sio Mkristo, wale wananipigia kura ni Wakristo, wale wananichagua ni Wakristo. Sasa tunafanya pamoja, tunajenga kanisa pamoja. Waislamu wamefanya harambee juzi huko Nairobi. Walirogota, walikuwa wanajenga misikiti, nafikiri walirogota 120 million. Na sisi tukitaka kuchangia kanisa yetu, watu wanapiga kelele. Hapa ndio tuko tunataka kujenga makanisa, Your Excellency. Ile wale pale watu wamekataa pesa yote, lete hapa. Tunataka kujenga kanisa hapa. Kama kanisa ingine imetosheka, wamejenga kanisa yote paka wamemaliza, kuna zingine hapa ambaye hajamalizika, ambaye bado wanahitaji usaidizi. Ni kweli ama uongo? Na pesa ya mtu ya siasa iko kwa mfuko yake ili ikuliwa na wananchi, sio kuweka kwake. So Your Excellency, mambo ya kutishwa ati unasanyia pesa kanisa, wewe ni Mkristo. Sasa unataka uende pali gani? Hii wakina Usoro yote hao wenzangu yote ni Wakristo. Wanaenda kila Jumapili kwa kanisa. Sasa kama kanisa inafuja, inatoa maji na hapa ni minanyesha mvua sana, tunasema hatuwezi kuchangia kanisa. Watu wamekataa. Hiyo sio kanisa area hii. Hiyo sio kanisa area. Hii ni kanisa area zingine. Na wanajua kwa nini wanafanya namna hiyo. So hapa, Your Excellency, kuna kanisa 52 wamekuja pamoja kama Suna East, wanaomba usaidizi. Mimi nilitengeneza kamati huko Nairobi 2 weeks ago. Nimesanya kidogo kwa wabunge wenzangu. Nimesanya, hata nilienda kwa deputy president yako. Hata baba amenituma na ujumbe yake, niko naye. Sasa wewe nataka nitatangaza wale ambao wamekio committee wamenichangia. Sasa Your Excellency, wewe ni Mkristo. Hata ukibadilika uingie Waislamu bado utasanya tu. So nikisoma hiyo wamenisanyia pesa mzuri sana. Sasa utaongeza yako na isikuwe kidogo. Your Excellency, isikuwe kidogo tafadhali. So Your Excellency, hii shule hapa wanajenga multipurpose hall kubwa sana, ambaye iko na dining hall, iko na ofisi juu. Unajua hapa kwetu, Your Excellency, hatujengi vitu ndogo ndogo. Hapa ni vitu ni kubwa. So wanahitaji 100 and something, sio 1000 million, Your Excellency. Hapa primary school wanajenga vitu vingine, resource learning center kubwa, wanahitaji around 30 million. Hiyo ni pesa kidogo hiyo. So Your Excellency, ukikuja tafadhali uandike pale, usinisahau. Unajua ukiwacha tu mimi namna hii, wanaweza sema umetuacha namna gani, na nitashinda kujibu. Sasa ile umeenda, nitabaki hapa peke yangu na halaiki ya watu. Naomba unikumbuke, Your Excellency. So kwa hiyo machache, Your Excellency, sasa nataka kumalizia kwa kusema Your Excellency, that we are very firm on what we have agreed upon, and we are very firm to take our country forward, and we are very firm to support the broad-based government. With those few remarks, now I want to call the area senator. He's a very short man, but people will see him akikuja hapa juu.
His Excellency, the President of Kenya, Dr. Samoei William Ruto, allow me to ride on the protocol that was set before me because of pressure of time, and allow me also to recognize the wonderful leadership of the church, most of whom are my parents, both directly and indirectly, and allow me also to recognize the leadership that constitutes the security that has been keeping us safe, but most importantly, allow me also to recognize the people who are actually our bosses, who have employed us here today, the wonderful people of Migori County, and thank you for visiting with us. Before I say anything, His Excellency, there are a number of leaders who are here from the Senate, but allow me to recognize Mheshimiwa Junet. You did forget about the former MP for Kasipul, Honorable Tino is there. Let me recognize him. And also let me recognize Senator Rose Nyamunga, who served in the Senate. She is also there with us. With that, first allow me to invite my colleague from Kisumu County, Senator Tom Ojienda, to greet the people of Migori.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, CSS present, all protocol observed, and the church, and the people of Migori. I'm also Jo Migori, Fanauru kama, Jo Migori umor, Oil, Uru one President, Yadima Morgi President, Timuru kama, Nyizauru kama, Eru kamano. Your Excellency, I'm delighted to be here today, and on behalf of the people of Kisumu County, and being the only leader, elected leader from Kisumu County, I think now I can act as the governor and the women rep and bring all the greetings. Ukao Mosjo Kisumu. And let me say this, Your Excellency, that let me join in the speech by both the church and the leaders who have spoken and come before me, that the best thing that you have done to this country is to embrace the broad-based arrangement where leaders now work together irrespective of party or political affiliation. Eddie here, who is my senator, hardly greeted me after 18th of February. You know, we would be in Senate and you tell me, where umeenda State House? But now we are great friends, and thanks to the arrangement, now we are working together. And I think Junet Mohammed, who is my friend for many years, always called me the rebel. He would call me John Coyne. But after the broad-based arrangement, now we are friends. I can go to his office and he can invite me for tea. And the spirit, therefore, is that we must, as leaders in this region, respect each other, work for the betterment of our people. In Kisumu, I am happy that the projects that have been initiated, Your Excellency, during your time, we have the Kabonyo Kanyagwal project now on course at 2 billion. We have the Moroni Junction Road to Mamboleo that is currently on course. And we have a new life for our sugar farmers because you paid the debts that were outstanding. And I think that is a plus for you. We thank you. We thank you, Your Excellency, because now we have a new lease of life for SHA and a new healthcare framework. The housing project on course, as the PEFA Bishop has said. And thank you, Your Excellency, because this country needs to be together. When we were impeaching Rigathi, it was not for nothing. We did it because we knew that we needed a second beginning. And thank you, preachers, for that beautiful message. God bless all of you, and thank you. Pamoja.
Thank you so much, the wonderful Senator of Kisumu. May you allow me, with the same protocol, to invite the great Senator of Siaya County, Senator Dr. Oburu Odinga.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, all leaders present, the clergy, and the wananchi of Migori. Amoso Ruto ne oyavre uru kendo. Your Excellency, I came here a little late. I was coming from Nairobi. But I was invited by the Member of Parliament, Honorable Junet, to come and pray together with you. So I came to pray, and I listened very keenly to the clergy when they were speaking. They talked of a second chance. And Your Excellency, personally, I am a very truthful man. And I'm pained. I come from Siaya. When my own governor stands up and says that, and he is annoyed. I don't know annoyed with who. He's annoyed. And he says that he just wants to talk the truth. The truth. What truth? Me, I never lie. I always say the truth. And the truth of the matter, Your Excellency, is that we are in broad-based government, not as individual members of Parliament, and not as individual senators. We are there in this broad-based government as a result of a resolution of our party, ODM. And the party signed a 10-point agreement with the UDA government, and that all of us were there. Those who are annoyed, who think that this broad-based government is not right, they are actually vomiting on us from within. Why don't they get out and vomit from without? Because we want our party ODM to have a nice smell, and we want to move on with our people. And before these agreements were signed, there was a lot of consultations. Raila went round as the party leader of ODM, consulting. He came to Migori here, he did the same. And I therefore want to say that, Your Excellency, we are talking for our people. When we are being told that we have to fight for our rights, we have to fight for our rights. Your Excellency, that is what we are fighting for. That is why our people are there. We are fighting for our rights, and we are elected to do the same. The governor is not a given mandate to fight for his people. He is given mandate to serve his people, and he is given resources to serve his people. This is the time to serve your people. It is not the time to fight for their rights. Which right more than what they eat? Which right are you fighting for more than the roads? Which rights are you fighting for more than the hospitals? Which rights are you fighting for more than the water? Which rights are you fighting for more than the electricity? Which ones do you want us to fight for? Which ones do you want us to go to in the streets and fight for? And if you want to fight, there is a lot of space elsewhere where you can do that fighting. For us, our people are waiting for this service. This is the time to work, and our people are waiting for it, and they are not waiting to eat the shares of anybody. We are going to eat our shares, which are given to us rightfully because we are taxpayers. Like any other Kenyan, we are also taxpayers, and our people have a right, and I don't know where else you want to fight. We are fighting for that in the Senate. We are fighting for that in Parliament. We are fighting for that with His Excellency, the President, who is seated here, is the head of the executive. So let him do his part, and let the governors also do their part, and let us serve our people. When elections come, then those who are opposed to what we are doing, let them come up, and people will fairly compete in a democratic space created by our Constitution and by the rule of law. So that, Your Excellency, that's all I want to say. I thank you very much, and the clergy, asante sana, for the preaching, and asante. Thank you.
Asante sana. Asante. His Excellency, much has been said, and I have the honor to speak like the Senator of Migori, very briefly before inviting the Governor. And His Excellency, when I was elected as a Senator for Migori County, through the honor of these wonderful people of Migori you're seeing here, immediately through the leadership of Raila'S Odinga, and actually the MP of this area, Honorable Junet Mohammed, I was invited in the neck of the biggest party in the country and in the continent, the ODM party. And I want to say, without fear of favor or contradiction, that His Excellency, you have our support as a party and as a people. As we started this journey of broad-based, Your Excellency, you sat together with Honorable Raila'S Odinga through the leadership of our houses, both houses, and you made me the chairperson of transport, road, and housing. So that in the Senate, when we talk about the critical infrastructure that can equalize a nation, we can be able to read from the same page. And that's where I want to start with a Luo quote for you, Mr. President. In the Luo community, when somebody has a boil, which we call bor, when somebody called Jabe Bor has come to squeeze that bor, hello? Samidi bor. Majaburo biro ngono kro de bor mondi changi. Onge kanya pako kabadi yo bor no. The most hated person, the most vilified person in Luo community en Jabe Bor. Nikech biyo bor lit sawa sawa. Kata mana luang ni nyaka tho. To luang ni tho e chak kato tho e chu. En ni luang ni nyaka choose kumodi tho e. His Excellency, where I sit as the chair of transport, road, and housing, and where I sit as the NEC member of ODM in charge of humanitarian crisis in this country, I understand what you and Raila'S Odinga are trying to do is a very difficult job. You are squeezing bor in Luo. You are squeezing bor across the country. And I want to make it clear, His Excellency, that as a people, and I'm talking to my people because they honored me to elect me as their senator, every generation has a duty to identify the fight that you're fighting for, your mission, and thereafter choose to betray it or to fulfill it. There was a generation that came before us that included Odinga included Tom Mboya, included Jomo Kenyatta and the rest, who fought so hard that we get independence. Then there was a generation that Baba Raila Amolo Odinga was in, and even people like Orengo were in, and perhaps they are still there, who came to deliver us from internal domination of dictatorship and greed in government. Us as a generation, and this is why we support you, His Excellency, we are bound in the same ideology that your generation, my generation, the leaders who are here, must fight the fight of economic equality, economic justice in this country. His Excellency, is unfair. The people you are seeing here, His Excellency, when they live here, some are going down here called Apida. If you get to Apida, His Excellency, there are no toilets. There are no street lights. Our kids are killed by thugs sometimes because there is no security in those places. If you go to Nyangubo, this is a town, His Excellency. Here in Nyangubo, there are women up to date that still go to something called Soko to get their water. Their parents went to the same Soko. Their grandparents went to the same Soko. Their children will go to the same Soko if we don't correct this economic inequality. And that's why when you say you are working on affordable housing, His Excellency, I wish you the courage that when you stand here, promise the people of Migori County that you will give us 2,000 units here, so that the people from Nyangubo, people from Pandi, and people from Apida can get houses here, Your Excellency. As I finish, Your Excellency, there are two categories of development. There is development of infrastructure, which we have talked to you in State House together with our community leaders here who are elected, and we have agreed that all the roads in Migori County, contractors will come back to our roads and make sure that all the roads in Migori County can continue being developed and can employ our people. But even as we do that, His Excellency, I have traveled in this country. That development goes slowly. There is another form of development that I've seen taking people from other regions very far. It's called small and medium enterprises. Our border here, there are young people who have gone to university, they're in the border. There are women here. If you go to Marindi Market, they are educated, they work so hard to be able to do business in this community, Your Excellency. As you do the roads, Your Excellency, help us so that our border can be in Sako. We do for them the same kind of allocation that people in border are getting in other regions. They also get money to continue developing their border circles. As you do the roads, His Excellency, help our women here to also get into these circle projects in other communities, so that you put money into those markets so that they thrive. We have planned as a leadership in the county here that on 16th of May, we will have the biggest border circle for the whole county in Awendo. Your Excellency, please let your hand reach there, even if you want to be there in person. We have planned for our women in June to be able to get their circle going in Migori town. Your Excellency, let us plant money in the hands and pocket of those groups of people to do business, even as we wait for the roads to be completed. With that, Your Excellency, we welcome you, we will support you, we will stand by you, but remember that you are trying to squeeze Bor. You are trying to squeeze Bor. Don't wait to be loved. You will be loved after your projects are seen by this community, by this region, and by this country. I thank you and welcome our governor, Governor Ochila Yako, who will invite the CS for finance, who will introduce the other CSs, and then we can conclude and invite the president. I thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Ero kamano. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, all protocol observed.
Wakristo wenzangu na jo-Migori duto, Nyasaye ber. Nito seche duto kiyie ni Nyasaye ber to ting'e badi malo mondo Nyasaye ong'e ni iye no ber. Wale wanaamini kwa uzuri wa Mungu wainue mkono ili Mungu atambue sisi zote ambayo tunamwamini Mungu, tunaamini Mungu. Your Excellency, thank you very much for the honor. Thank you very much for your presence, and thank you very much. Kabla nialike wale wametembea nawe waseme kidogo, unajua county government is 15% smaller than the national government. Na hapa tuko na viongozi kutoka county government, tuko na speaker wa Migori County Assembly, Speaker Christopher Rusana, na wabunge wale wa bunge la jimbo hili kama wako hapa, the members of the county assembly, wherever you are, can you stand and wave? Wako hapa, Your Excellency. I know that it's fashionable to ignore them, but these are the grassroots leaders. Mimi nikikosa kuwatambua, impeachment. So Your Excellency, I want to be in good books with the people's representatives in this county. Asanteni sana. Waliomba nafasi wa kuongeleshe ama waongeleshe, they really want to see you. Vile sisi tunakuona kule juu, and you promise that later this month tutakutana sehemu ingine hapa Migori na utawaona pamoja na viongozi wengine. President Noie ni obro neno jotelo mamoko thuolo mabiro mbele ni obionengi kose kiko bionengi. Erokamano. Your Excellency, kabla niseme yangu, and then I invite you, kuna wale wako kwa executive, the DG uko hapo, we have the deputy governor, and all the members of the executive, stand where you are. Those who are here, just wave to the president. Thank you very much. Allow me to now invite Dr. Raymond Omolo so that he can introduce senior members of your government who are not politicians, so that their presence can be felt here. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the leadership of the church that has conducted this service, the cabinet secretaries, the governor, my PS colleagues, the members of the National Assembly and the County Assembly, the people of Migori, and in particular the host, the people of Suna East. Amoso ni Nyasaye ber. Sechete. Fuana ne uruka umor ni jodolo ose de kodwa maber kendo warwako jatelo. Your Excellency, before I say a word, allow me to introduce my PS colleagues who have come to worship together with you. I would just ask that you kindly be upstanding so that I can mention you by name. We have my PS colleague, Mutari, in charge of social protection, PS Odede, who comes from this constituency at the Treasury, PS Oluga, in charge of medical services, and PS Karen Agengo, in charge of child protection. We also have senior government officials, and I would just want to ask that you be upstanding and wave so that the people can appreciate you. Those who are serving as chairs of parastatals, directors, CEOs, and other government officials, including our regional commissioner and the regional security team, the county commissioner, and the rest of those who serve in the Ministry of Interior and National Administration. Mr. President, we are happy to fellowship with you today, and allow me to just speak to two things. One is that under your leadership and guidance, as your PS in charge of internal security and national administration, we have fairly had a very secure country. But from time to time, we continue to have security challenges. And in this region, the biggest challenge is more of issues to do with political intolerance. And I want to appreciate the church for speaking to some of those issues. And it is my plea to the leaders from this region that despite our political differences and persuasion, we have a responsibility to keep this country together and to keep the region safe and secure for our mothers, for our sisters, and even for our youths. And Your Excellency, because you made a very conscious decision to work with the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, it is not in the place of any other leader from this region to second-guess that decision and use our youth to continue to cause division, to continue to cause discord, so that we end up with lives that are being lost. As we stand here today, one of our members of parliament lost his life, was assassinated. The police is on the trail of those who are involved. And the Director of Criminal Investigation is doing everything to ensure that those who are responsible are brought to book. And I would want to plead for caution on the part of leaders so that we do not have reckless talks that might jeopardize that, because we want everyone who is involved in criminal activities to be held accountable. And in the fullness of time, it will happen. Lastly, is that this country has a huge population of youth. And you are very deliberate on addressing the challenges that affect our youth. That is why you have considered the digital space as a critical anchor and a top priority in the delivery of your manifesto. You are doing the same with healthcare. You are doing the same with agriculture. You are doing the same in education, so that as we get our youths out of institutions of learning, they have something to do, whether they are employed formally or from the comfort of the ICT hubs that you're putting together across the country. Mogik nejo thurwa, President Olemowa, obro bedo kodwa kandala dek, en kwayo ni warwake maber, giji duto mobro tiyo godo, mobro wuotho godo, gi jotendwa te. Nyaka wami jotendwa thuolo mondo tinwa, mondo gichop singo mane gimiyowa. Ji adi moyieni ka President bro wuotho e Migori ka, to wabro rwake kendo wabro mbeko kode mondo wabed gi dongruok e thurwa ka. Tingna uru badu malo. Ero kamano. Thank you.
Owacho kose ok owacho? Mili kose ok mili? Asante sana. Your Excellency, I should not forget my family, otherwise I will be thrown out of my home. Hapa niko na mke wangu, anaitwa Agnes Ochilo, Madam's mama, na promise hautanifungia home kwa sababu I did not introduce you in time. I also have my son. Hebu njoo hapa mbele, wanasema wanataka kukuona. Na I want to introduce my son. Hawataongea lakini wacha waonekane. Ignacio, wherever you are, is he around? Sema tu jambo.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. Mine is to officially welcome you to me. Mine is just to officially welcome you on behalf of all the women from Migori County. Wanawake, do we welcome our president? Tuonyeshane kwa mikono. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Sorry, my son ametoroka kidogo. I think he's afraid of older people. He's only 11 years old. Now, Your Excellency, we still have a few leaders who we would like to listen to and hear. So allow me at this juncture to have the privilege of presenting Opio Wandai, the honor of fire. Opio fire! Duoka urukanyo. Opio fire! Opiyo fire. Dongu dwaro mach. Wuon mach nika.
Your Excellency, President William Ruto, all protocol observed. Jo Migori, fuaya neuru kama untie, fuaya neuru. Ere uru kama naenya. Your Excellency, I will be very brief. First and foremost, I want to say from this podium, Your Excellency, that your visit to Migori County today is most timely. And I want to confirm to the people of Migori again from this podium, Your Excellency, that in your government, you have made it clear to us that this country must develop together. And that as we go around the countryside implementing development projects, that we should do so without any form of discrimination. Your Excellency, in your plan, every part of this country is included, and Migori County is therefore included. Your Excellency, there are challenges of electricity in this southern Nyanza region. Challenges that your government is dealing with very, very proactively, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, for the first time in the history of this country, the Gogo power plant, which is domiciled in Uriri constituency in Migori County, which is the oldest hydro power plant in this country, has been operating at a mere 2 megawatts capacity. Your government has taken a bold step to increase the capacity of Gogo power plant from 2 megawatts to 8.6 megawatts. I was there 2 weeks ago with the governor and Honorable Nyamita. Your Excellency, your government, through my ministry, has also constructed a new electricity transmission line from Awendo to Isibania, plus a modern substation at Masaba in Korea, Your Excellency. We are also working on constructing a line from Sondu to Ndiwa and then connected to Awendo. All that is going to address the issues of electricity in this county and in the entire southern Nyanza region. Your Excellency, tomorrow I am pleased to announce that you will be flagging off a multi-billion shilling rural electrification program, last mile electricity program from Awendo constituency that will cover the entire Migori County. Secondly, Your Excellency, you know, I have been around for some time. As a matter of fact, I was in Parliament for about 12 years before you appointed me your minister. Your Excellency, if there is anything that has happened to this region that is worth talking about, that is memorable since our Independence Day, it is this arrangement of the broad-based government under your leadership, Your Excellency. And I say so with a lot of confidence, without any fear of contradiction whatsoever. We have been in arrangements before, political arrangements and partnerships. But if there is a partnership that is well-meaning, if there is a partnership that is well-guided, Your Excellency, it is this partnership that our people have made with you. And therefore, we have got no apologies to make. And we have got no regrets whatsoever for agreeing as a people and indeed as a party to come together and partner with you, Your Excellency. And we are not looking back, Your Excellency. We are in this for the long haul. I must say so. And for those naysayers, especially in our midst, who still think that we can go backwards, they are daydreaming, Your Excellency. These people have moved on. We know those who are genuinely our friends, and we also know those who are not our genuine friends as a people. And therefore, it is our resolve, under the guidance of our leader Raila'S Odinga, that this region is going to be part and parcel of this government
going forward until the end, and there is no turning back. Kwa hayo na machache, asanteni sana na Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Meet koseok meet. Ber koseok ber. Basaka ukindeni, Your Excellency, with your permission and leave, allow me tuomba mwenye pesa aje hapa na awache pesa hapa Migori sawa sawa. Karibu.
Your Excellency, I'm really struggling so that I speak. I was praying at night that God gives me back my voice to speak in this function. And I'm sure I am going to say something. So, Your Excellency, allow me to ride on all the protocols already established and say we welcome you to Migori. Migori is actually my second county. Migori is my home. Your Excellency, my father lived in Migori for almost 20 years. It's only the firstborn in my family and the lastborn, who is myself, who are born in Mutembei County. The rest of my siblings were born in a place called Owero in Kadem, which is in Migori County. And therefore, I belong to Mutembei and I belong to Migori. I am at home. Your Excellency, I just want to say a few things. When you decided on your own, sitting together with Raila'S odinga, and you decided to form a broad-based government, I did not bring my name to you. You sat with Baba, you picked on me to help you run this economy and to bring it back to where it should be. I gave you a promise that we will work together to make sure that our economy is resuscitated. And we are on course. For those who don't want to believe, we are on course to bring this economy back. And I want to tell you that we have done one of the best budgets that this country has ever produced. Very realistic, very efficient and effective, and which will deliver this country. And we are very fair to the whole country. We agreed with you that as we think of the Dadaab constituency, which has never had any tarmac road since independence, as we put money there, as we put money in Tana River, in a county where children are eaten by crocodiles as they cross River Tana, just because the government cannot allocate 100 million shillings, as we put 100 millions to construct 2 bridges along River Tana. That we'll also think about Siaya, which has been left behind for years. We'll think about Kisumu. We'll think about Mutembei. And we'll think about Migori, which has only one major tarmac road from Rongo to Isibania going to Tanzania. That roads in Migori must also be constructed. I know, Your Excellency, you'll speak to these things. But just allow me to say a few things. There's 3 of them. Migori County, I doubt whether there is any government who in this one financial year can think that there is a road coming from Kanyawanga all the way to Dede, to Rapogi, to be put under bitumen and tarmacked. That is in this year's budget. I don't think that there is any other government who would have remembered that Stella to Gogo needs a tarmac. That is in this year's budget. I don't think that there was any government who would have imagined that there is a road from Posta, Nyikendo, all the way to Nyarongi, to Makalda, where we are constructing Kaips Industrial Park, that road needs to be tarmacked. I don't think there is any government who would have thought and imagined that Ngege Mapera, that has been struggling, should be given more money to be completed in good time. There are 2 roads also which were put, one in Kuria East, another one in Kuria West, because Migori is multi-ethnic. Which other government would have imagined that there is a road from Kababu, Bondo, all the way to where we are going, Pinyoye, all the way to Kadera, all the way to Oto, all the way to Gorkachola, to be tarmacked? It is only your government, Your Excellency. Let me say the second last thing. When I joined your government, Your Excellency, I joined your government when we know that in Kenya we have only 3 known level 6 hostels. Kenyatta National Hostel, Moi Teaching and Referral Hostel, and Jomo Kenyatta University Hostel. The hospital that used to be called New Nyanza, it used to be called Russia, New Nyanza, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, is one of the oldest hospitals in this country. No any government had ever thought that our people should not be taken all the way to Eldoret for treatment because we cannot develop our own in Kisumu. Immediately I came into your government, Your Excellency. This was approved for upgrade to level 6. And I'm the cabinet secretary in charge of National Treasury who signed the cabinet memorandum to come to the cabinet, and you approved it as a chairman of the cabinet. It became level 6. Now listen to this. Every year, Anyang' Nyong'o gets 8 billion shillings. And he was allocating that hostel 300 to 400 million shillings every year. Right now, by that hostel going to national government, in this budget, we have allocated from national government 3,265 million shillings. Almost 3 times what used to go into that hostel. Now you tell me that we should remain in the streets? I want to conclude. Yes, Luos are known for fighting for human rights. And we will continue to fight for human rights. But human rights is a wide terminology. It includes political rights, but it also includes economic rights. We must also have economic rights. And so we appreciate what the leaders who are ahead of us have done. And we must appreciate that us must also help them move forward. But we will help them under the leadership of only one person, Raila'S Odinga, who has chosen to work with William Samoei Ruto. And Your Excellency, let me tell you, I've looked around, checking in terms of years of service, not age. The person I can compare myself with here, in terms of seniority, of years of service, I'm even above the governor. The years in elective positions and these positions of government, I'm even above the governor. It's only Dr. Buru and yourself. If you want to read the body language of Raila Odinga, read Dr. Buru. If you want to know the body language of Dr. Odinga, of Raila Odinga, check what UNET is saying. If you want to know who understands the body language of Raila Odinga, check what Mbadi is saying. And then stop listening to any other people. We are moving forward, forward ever, backward never. Asanteni sana.
Owacho kose ok owacho. Ber kose ok ber. Your Excellency, Mbadi amesahau kidogo. Unajua mimi have been elected 4 times. But he served more as a member of parliament than I. Lakini mimi na wewe tukiwa kijana tulichaguliwa. Na wewe ukawa mkubwa mbele na umeendelea hivyo. But Mbadi is absolutely right. I want to tell you, when you see a governor criticizing the national government, that is idiocy. The Constitution is very clear, very explicit, that the relationship between national and county governments must be that of mutual respect, must be that of cooperation, and must work together for the benefit of people. So that is why mimi kama gavana wa Migori, I may have my individual feelings or my separate sentiments, but because I'm head of government, I feel pained if I was to provoke the national government to criticize my own government. Imagine if the president came here because I'm his incessant critique to criticize the people of Migori because mutatis mutandis, the governor of Migori is also criticizing the national government. And that is why when I was invited for the Founders Day at Alliance High School, and Rigiji ule mtu wa mtego alikuwa anasema ati sisi magavana ni watu wa tabia mbaya, I told him no. The people of Migori are demonstrating because they are the people of Baba. You have not seen me on the streets, but I sympathize with them because I'm Baba's follower. So do not victimize me and do not invite me to criticize you. Mdosi Rigiji said that sisi gavana wa tabia mbaya tutateswa hivyo. I'm glad Junet and others saw the light and got rid of that divisive person from your administration. If that person was in this administration, the people of the regions, wale wametajwa na Osoro, would not have an opportunity in this government. Those who are of different political persuasion would not have a chance in this administration. I want to say that I was a politician, an elected one during Moi as president, so is the president. I was a politician and an elected one during Kibaki as a president. I was a politician during Uhuru Kenyatta as a senator. I am now a politician and an elected one during the tenure of President Ruto. This arrangement that is called the broad-based government is what nations that are diverse, nations that are potentially divided need. All of us, however small the community you come from, you need to feel that your national administration recognizes, appreciates, and identifies the fact that you exist and you are a taxpayer. When you and Raila Odinga pronounced the broad-based government as the modus operandi tukiendelea mbele, you did something that is transformational. You will see everywhere you go, people can sit next to one another and talk. You will recall the days we were in parliament, wakati tulikuwa huko, Dr. Oburu nilimpata huko, very senior. There were times you could not even greet people from Kanu. Yet you are in the same parliament that legislates and talks and leads on behalf of Kenyans. We again went to coalition, and coalitions are fragile. Coalitions are also limiting because those who are not in that coalition are not included. Broad-based administration is an administration or a way of operating that includes people beyond political parties, beyond religion, beyond ethnicity, and beyond races. It is the best arrangement that you are championing, and I want to tell you, you and Raila are political geniuses. You know, you have been a friend of Baba. Wewe na yeye pamoja na mimi tulikuwa waanzilishi wa ODM. That is why you are very comfortable among these people. And even those of us who are of Buddha persuasion and are here, you feel welcome because Baba is working with His Excellency, whose sponsoring party is UDA. We are in ODM, our sponsoring party, but you are more important than us because we have come to you to seek your mandate to serve. And I think, Your Excellency, when you said that wewe na Baba, out of respect and love of the people of Kenya, mumewacha ubinafsi yenyu mukaweka the needs of the nation ahead, that is somebody or that is something that should not be faulted. I want to apologize on behalf of any of my colleagues who is faulting that. I want to apologize for the sins of any person who is doing that. And when we meet, I will remind them that there is a God of second chances. Let them seek that God and also find second chances so that we continue working and working together as a nation. Sio ni sawa? I want to tell you something about His Excellency the President. His Excellency the President and us who are in opposition those days Profesa Nyong'o, Profesa Mtukisa Kitui na mimi na watoto wangu, we used to drive during holidays on our way to Kampala. Na tulikuwa tunapitia Sugoi, tunampata na Mama Recho na tunakula vizuri, alafu tunaenda tunalala kule Jinja. He has always remained our friend. We may have political persuasions that are different, but he is a person who is a friend when, before, during, and after competition. So I thank you very much for continuing with that spirit. And that spirit is also the spirit of Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga alifungwa na serikali ya Moi. When Moi was working and alikuwa president, Raila akasema, the nation is bigger than his individual grief. Akasalimiana na Moi, Kenya ikaendelea mbele. Wakati walishindana na Kibaki, Raila mwenyewe akasema, the nation is big, the needs of Kenyans are a priority, wakaendelea na Kibaki. Vile vile wakaendelea na Uhuru, na sasa wanaendelea na President Ruto. Siyo ni sawa? So, Your Excellency, the people of this region love you, the people of this region need you, and continue visiting with us, continue visiting us all the time. These are your people, we are your people, and we are not looking up to any other government other than your government. Locally here, they are looking up to my government, and my government is their government, your government is their government, so we are working seamlessly. Nataka kusema, Jodalawa, His Excellency is very generous. Mimi nilimpigia simu, niliangalia the budget of the county, the needs of the county, the political temperatures hapa, nikampigia simu, nikamuomba nimtembelee hapa Kilgoris. Akasema Pindra, hebu fika haraka. Nilifika hapo, mimi nikamuomba tunaweza pata nafasi sisi kama wanasiasa viongozi kutoka eneo hili tumtembelee. Alisema come very quickly. Honorable Junet and Walter Owino assembled the members of parliament na tukakutana pamoja, tukaenda na DG na speaker wetu hapa tukamtembelea rais. Every member of parliament including senator and woman rep walipata nafasi kusema mahitaji yenu. Walipata nafasi kuwakilisha nyinyi. Why I'm saying the president is very generous. The president gave us 3 hours of audience uninterrupted. He again gave us last week 3 hours of audience uninterrupted. We talked about your issues, and some of those things the CS Mbadi is mentioning were part of that talk. So I want to plead with the people of Migori. You can see the strength of unity. You can see the strength of unity of purpose at this local level. Tuwache kuvurutana kando kando, tuwapende hao wananchi ambayo wametuheshimu, wametupatia nafasi kwa kiongozi. Tuvute pamoja, tutafute rais aje hapa mara mingi na tuendelee na hiyo formula. Wale wanataka tuende huko wa Mnyoro, huko hatujui na hatuendi. Sisi ni watu wa maji hapa, na hakuna siku maji imetoka hapa chini ikaenda kwa mlima. It requires special pumps, and we don't have those pumps. Saizi mlima ikitaka iteremke hapa kwa maji. Mlima inaweza enda kwa bonde, mlima inaweza enda kwa maji. Kwa hivyo hata sisi tumepanda mlima wakati tuko na kiu sana. We are not going back there, I can assure you, Your Excellency. Not that we hate them, but we also want them to look this way, to look into Rift Valley, to look into Coast, and to look into other places, because wherever and whenever other Kenyans are in those places, they see the mountain or they see the hill, but the hill hardly looks at where other Kenyans are. Mimi nakushukuru sana. I want to tell you the things you will say here. We processed them. And my team, hata hiyo stadium utataja hapa, hata hizo mabarabara, hata hizo masoko, kuna moja inaitwa soko mjinga na utaitaja hapa, kuna hizo affordable housing, ile land yote public land available hapa Migori. We have availed it to you and your government for putting up anything that can be put up so that our people will also feel that they are part and parcel of Kenya. So thank you very much for visiting with us, and we are ready to receive you. all the time, every day, na usijisikia ati wewe ni mgeni. Wewe ni wa eneo hii na sisi ni wa eneo yako na tutatembea pamoja. Sasa nataka niwachie hapo, lakini nataka kumwomba Junet Sheikh Nur Mohamed aje hapa. Alikuwa amesema na anataka kutangaza vile mchango ilikuwa imeandaliwa ama vile anataka aseme. Karibu Mheshimiwa Junet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. Asante, Governor wetu. George Mbogo, chila yako, jakora jamoko. CLV, okay. Your Excellency, as I had earlier told you, we had made a committee for the 52 churches that we brought together, and the committee managed to raise this money in Nairobi, Your Excellency. We visited the Deputy President. He gave us 2 million shillings. We went to the Right Honorable Prime Minister. He gave us 1 million. The Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Wetangula, gave us 1 million. Ishungwa, the majority leader in the National Assembly, my colleague, gave us 1 million. My friend Hassan Joho gave me 1 million. Governor Ochilo Ayako also gave me 1 million. What's her name? The governor of Homabay, Gladys Nyasuna Wanga, gave me 1 million. Then a businessman in Kisumu called Kennedy Ongwen gave me 500,000. And I spoke also to some minister and peers from all of them. They said they will come here. So they didn't give me any money. So they should bring their money now. Otherwise, there are consequences. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, then the money we managed to raise from that group of Nairobi is 8.5 million shillings. So Your Excellency, wale wako na yao hapa watatoa, na Your Excellency usisahau sisi. Najua watu wanakupiga ati unachangia kanisa. Sisi ndio kanisa ile wanataka mchango. Ya pili, Your Excellency, leo tumekuja maombi hapa. We have come to do praise and worship of the Lord. And we have praised the Lord. Because when we come here, ask for help, ask for development, ask for church contributions, there are people who say that we are praise and worship team. I'm not in any praise and worship team. I'm the minority leader who's supporting the broad-based. Worship and praise team are only in Siaya. Thank you very much. Minister, your energy, Honorable former minority leader, Honorable Opio Wandai James, amesema atapeana 1 million shillings. Wacho nango? Honorable Mbadi, the Minister for Finance, who is also a former minority leader, amesema anapeana 1 million shillings. Wacho nango? Your Excellency, Opio Wandai was the minority leader, he became a minister. Mbadi was the former minority leader, he became a minister. I am the minority leader. You know next what is going to happen. Your Excellency.
Owacho kose oko wacho. Juneto tiyo kose oko tiyo. Pesa donjo kose oko donjo. Basi neno kawanywako tich. Jok monagi ong'eyo ni ka idwaro diero le maduong' migo piny, to ugo dwar ma ji mang'eny ni e iye. Ka ugo mau kendo uchomo mwanda, uchomo abur, uchomo ngau, to mau mar ji mang'eny miyo layo. Miyo timang'o? Emomiyo wan jotelo waga